SportsBit is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
Sugar Bowl time. Alabama and Clemson, New Year's Day. All the money's come on Alabama so far. The Crimson Tide bet up a -3, total of 47. In many shops, Clemson opened as a 1-point favorite in this ballgame. It's been a steady diet of Alabama, steady tide of Alabama money. That's maybe the appropriate way to phrase it. Of course, these two teams have met in some pretty high-profile games over the last two seasons. 2015, Alabama was -6.5. They won 45-40. Deshaun Watson brought Clemson in through the back door for that contest. One final TD try to cover the spread. In 2016, Bama with a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter again. Clemson again rallies, this time to win the ballgame. 35-31, they were 6.5-point dogs in that bowl game. So the last 2 years, it's been Clemson 6.5-point dogs. This year, the line's adjusted. Clemson only +3. Of course, you look at the two previous matchups, Clemson outgained Alabama by more than 200 yards in those ball games. You make an argument they were the better team both years. But from a point spread perspective, Clemson 2-0 against the Tide. And that's not unique to Clemson when it comes to their recent bowl history. Dabo has been dynamite. Clemson's fifth-year seniors, 5-1 straight up. The only loss coming to Alabama in the championship game 2 years ago. 6-0 against the spread in bowl games for those fifth-year seniors. 6-0 against the number. They've beaten the spread by 115.5 points in those 6 games. That's more than 19 points per game against the spread for Clemson with extra time to repair. That's credit to Dabo and his staff. And again, total offense, 1,061 to 849 for Clemson in the two national championship games over the last couple of years. Now, the question, of course, is how much of that was Deshaun Watson? He's going to end his rookie season as a number 4 rated quarterback in the NFL in passer rating. Obviously, he didn't play the full season, but he wasn't just good in college. He was pretty good at the next level. Kelly Bryant didn't match that. And you look at the numbers this year compared to last year. Clemson's scoring's down. Their total offense is down. Their pass efficiency down. Although, when you look at the numbers for the full season this year, they're down. They're not way down, considering the fact that you lost a QB who turned out to be elite at the NFL level. So offense wasn't as good. The defense has been dynamite. Look at the numbers. Look at that graphic right here. This is a defense that was as good as any in the country last year. This year, they're better. Literally. Stat after stat. Scoring defense, total defense, rush defense. The pass efficiency defense declined just a little bit. But the bottom line is Clemson D was really good. Of course, they're playing an opponent in Alabama that Alabama doesn't beat themselves. Jalen Hurts, 8.7 yards per pass, 15 touchdowns, only 1 INT for the campaign. Hurts only had 1 interception. The team only lost 4 fumbles. Alabama didn't lose a whole lot of turnover battles this season, as usual. And, of course, Hurts, last year, he was a frosh, 7.3 yards per pass. This year, 8.7. Alabama's got good depth at running back, and Harris and Scarborough, 19 rushing touchdowns between them. There's a missing link for Alabama this year, and I think it was pretty obvious in the loss to Auburn as much as anything else. There's no number 2 playmaker. They have Calvin Ridley. Ridley had 55 catches, 896 yards, only 3 touchdowns. No other player on the team, no wide receiver, no tight end, caught more than 14 passes. That was a running back, Scarborough. That gives Alabama some issues if they have to throw the football. When you have 1 downfield threat, that's not enough. Of course, there's no flaws on this defense to exploit. Number 1 in the nation in scoring, number 2 in total D, number 3 against the run, number 2 in pass efficiency. We've seen shootouts, high-scoring shootouts between these two teams each of the last 2 years. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this meeting takes a very different bent. These are elite defenses. Their offenses with some holes. I'm looking for Clemson and Alabama to be a relatively low-scoring game. I expect it to stay under the total. More big game breakdowns coming up next right here on SportsBit. Betting Insight today from SBRpicks.com.
Hello, SBR YouTube followers. I am Jojo, and before you go, I want to let you know about our new college football contest. As we all know, bowl season is right around the corner. And to add to that excitement, we are announcing our 15K College Bowl Handicapping Showdown. We are going to be awarding amazing prizes, and members from all over the world can join in on the fun. Join our forum, follow us on social media, and remember to share and like this video. I've been your host Jojo, and until next time, thanks for watching.